there's immense amount of pressure on all four of those coaches.
Not on the coach, but more on the players for the Browns.
Okay. I think one player in particularly for Cleveland, but I would say that there's a significant amount of, there's pressure on all of these guys.
Yes.
Like they could be fired at any time.
Yeah.
Regardless of when they sign extensions or not. So I see this news and I go, okay, this sounds great. This seems to be great. And I will be watching maybe the first episode. But if we really expect a ton to come out of this, not in season.
Well, in season makes it
It's so tough.
Yeah, because you don't want to give away that type of information, but you got to give them something. And it's going to be players that will be able to show their personalities, and it'll be fun.
Our coach is going to want that, though.
Yes.
Okay. That would be good for HBO.
Do you think Urban wanted me not to do the things that I did?
Yes. I think Urban wanted you to not do a lot of the things that you did. Yes. Did it stop you? No, it did not stop the introverted, non-people person being Tyvis Powell.
If it was that much of a distraction or if it was that big of a problem, you don't think he would have addressed it?
Did he address it?
No.
Not ever. Okay.
Well, he's only had a conversation with me and Darren one time.
Okay.
In a team meeting setting.
And was that one time, is that good enough to just squash it forever?
Yeah.
Okay. But still, you allowed your personality to shine through because you are a people person. Well, you are very outgoing.
Oh, my goodness.
So, good news for HBO that they're getting a lot of storylines for this. They're getting they're getting four teams that have huge expectations, massive talent at the quarterback position. It's a win. Also, Jack Nicklaus got a win earlier this week. We'll tell you about that next. Sports Saturday on The Fan.
If you consider yourself a Buckeye fan, you've come to the right place. This is your heritage sports talker and home of Ohio State Athletics, The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
The Columbus Men's Clinic opened in 2014 for guys who get it done. Let's talk, fellas. You solve problems all day at work. You fix your sink when it's broken. But when it comes to ED and low T, it doesn't get done. We get it. You hate going to the doctor, but you're the guy that fixes things. At the Columbus Men's Clinic, there's nothing to fear and no reason to delay. We've been destroying bedroom boredom for a decade. So if you haven't fixed this, call us. When the pills fail, call us. If you feel like you've tried everything, call us. Here, there's hope. From the conventional to the next level. You'll be seen by our friendly, discreet physician who will take the time to listen. Imagine finally taking care of this with no surgery. Imagine going from feeling gray to living life in vibrant color. It's time to be confident. Join the thousands of guys who have found success after walking through our doors. Will you be one of them? Dial 614-300-7400 or go to ColumbusMen'sClinic.com to schedule a $99 male performance consultation, including blood work. Do it for you. Do it for her. ColumbusMen'sClinic.com. Book your appointment now.
Meet Cheryl.
Hey.
She's on vacation and lost in the moment. Unfortunately, so is her Chase debit card.
It's got to be somewhere.
Maybe she lost it at salsa night.
These skirts should have pockets.
Or maybe she lost it at Pilates.
3 and 2 and...
But she's not worried. With the Chase mobile app, she can lock her card till it turns up. Tools that help protect. One bank that puts you in control. Visit chase.com/checking. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
Now at White Castle, you can get 12 chicken rings for just $3.99. Tender on the inside, crispy on the outside. Choose from classic, Hidden Valley Ranch, or new smoky barbecue. White Castle. Follow your crave. Limited time only at participating castles. Tax not included.
Welcome to the plus side, where a AAA Plus membership means that an empty gas tank won't keep you from a full day, and where a dead battery can't stop you from being the life of the party. Because on the plus side, roadside mishaps don't have to ruin your day. With AAA Plus, tire changes, battery swaps, and emergency fuel are just a tap away. AAA gets to you faster, and if you need a tow, we'll take you further. Become a member today and experience peace of mind on the plus side. Towing is subject to a 7-day waiting period. Terms and conditions apply.
At UDF, our made-from-scratch peach ice cream is back with a bonus. When you buy 3 48-ounce cartons, you can quickly stack an extra 20 cents a gallon in gas savings. UDF peach ice cream, made for you, while supplies last with an opted-in UDrive account.
Bobby Carpenter once sold workout equipment on QVC Canada. There's no joke here. That actually happened. Morning Juice with Bobby and Beamer.
Weekdays starting at 6.
The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Some people just know there's a better way to do things, like bundling your home and auto insurance with Allstate, or going to the grocery store for milk instead of buying your own cow. You know there's an easier and better way. Save up to 25% when you bundle home and auto with Allstate.
Bundled savings vary by state and are not available in every state. Saving up to 25% is the countrywide average of the maximum available savings off the home policy. Allstate Vehicle and Property Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Listen up, gamers. Mountain Dew has always been your go-to for a refreshing citrus kick. Now it's also your go-to for gaming rewards. With Mountain Dew Gaming Rewards, you just look for codes under the caps of specially marked 20-ounce bottles of Mountain Dew. Enter those codes online to bank points, and then redeem them for awesome gaming gear. Everything from gift cards, game copies, controllers, consoles, custom Mountain Dew gaming gear, and more. Join Mountain Dew Gaming Rewards now.
Open to legal U.S. residents 18+. Subject to program terms at mountaindewgaming.com and 2525. Voter prohibited.
A healthy body needs good food. This summer, the Ohio Department of Education and Workforce is sponsoring Sun Meals, a summer food program where kids eat free. Children under 18 receive healthy meals and no sign-up is required. Locations may be right in your neighborhood. Call 1-866-348-6479 or visit education.ohio.gov/kidseat for meal locations and times. That's education.ohio.gov/kidseat.
Raising Cane's Iced Tea is the official iced tea of me, Iced Tea. Now, I heard some people order their box combos with water. Listen, water is for fishes and snitches, Jack. Chill out with Cane's Iced Tea this summer. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
Hey, it's Bobby Carpenter. When it comes to your roof, there's only one team to call, and that's the team at Newman Roofing. They're professionals. They'll be with you to support you throughout the whole process from the first phone call to the end. You'll work with their great team, so go check them out. Newman Roofing, the company you can trust. 614-NEW-ROOF or newmanroofing.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Sunny and hot with highs in the mid-90s, heat index values in the low 100s as a heat advisory remains in effect until 8 o'clock this evening. Overnight, a few clouds, lows in the mid-70s, and then a chance of showers and thunderstorms Sunday afternoon, still warm with highs in the upper 80s. I'm meteorologist Mike Joyce on 97.1 The Fan.
Instead of annoying national people talking to you this weekend, we've opted for annoying local people. This is Fan Sports Saturday.
Tyvis, where are you in your hourly crunch count?
What am I, 150 in?
150 of 300?
Yeah.
Okay. So in case you're just joining us with Tyvis Powell saying he's doing 100 crunches each hour of radio that he does.
Mm-hmm.
From here until...
I got 50 a segment. We got, what, 3 segments
50
left?
a segment?
We got 3 segments left, so I got to get 50 every break.
Are you going to do this on the Buckeye Show, on Rothman and Ice?
Yes.
When you make appearances? When do you look to not be doing that anymore? When will it take you to, I don't need to be doing that in the studio, the radio studio?
When I'm dead.
Okay. So you're going to be doing every single time. Because next year when we're out of the Memorial, will you be doing it on the grass, in the cart path, on the fairway?
You know what I'll do? I'll wear all black, and I'll do it in the grass.
Okay. Maybe have those discussions arise of you jumping into the fairway again.
Hey,
if you want to avoid security.
The guy from the Guardians. Wasn't it the Guardians?
It was during the game against the Guardians in Cincinnati. It was a Reds fan.
He obviously was a fan of 97.1.
Well, he obviously had heard you and gotten some inspiration and said, I can dodge a taser.
And he was able to get a backflip in, and
then he got tased.
Yeah. Now the tasing part doesn't sound fun. But
no.
If they're willing to just chase me, that's
the thing. You will, in any shape, whether you are thick Tyvis or whether you are playing weight Tyvis, you're going to make security officers look bad because you still have NFL talent.
Well, yeah.
You still have that athleticism that got you to the pinnacle of sport.
This is the thing, though. I'm saying it now. If I say that I'm going to do it next year, they got literally 300 and something days to get ready.
Significantly less, because earlier this week it was announced that the 50th Memorial Tournament will now begin on Thursday, May 29th.
Oh, well.
Going back to its original date.
How do you feel about that?
Great.
Really?
I love it being I love it being after Memorial Day. So that Thursday where it is right into the first week of June.
Do you think that if Scotty Scheffler would have had a week off in between tournaments, he would have done better in the U.S. Open?
Yeah, and he thinks he does.
Do you think that played the part into why it moved back?
Well, I think in a month being arrested at the PGA Championship in Valhalla Place, because he even said it, the Memorial was whooping everybody's ass. And
it was such a nice
it was gorgeous weather-wise, but that course is difficult.
I mean, us walking to Babner.
Just for us walking to 15, right? And so Scheffler, I think he did this with Golf Digest, or he said this much, because they're at the Travelers Championship this weekend in Connecticut. Scheffler is 2 off the lead. Tom Kim's your leader at 13 under. Scheffler's at 11 under. He's going at 150 this afternoon. I think before the Travelers Championship, he had discussed the Memorial right before the U.S. Open, saying he doesn't know if he's going to want to do a tournament right before the U.S. Open again. But the PGA, wanting to make this one of their signature events at Muirfield, wanted to have it the week before the U.S. Open. But then once you actually got to experience Muirfield right into Pinehurst, that's tough. That's tough on that's tough on everybody.
Yeah.
And so I think that added into the decision to move the Memorial 2 weeks.
Well, I know
initially had.
I know a lot of people were for the change of keeping it where it was this year. But like I said, I kind of like it right after Memorial Day. It was actually kind of weird.
It was weird
to have like that week. Like, man, I had that week in between. So I'm actually kind of glad that it's going back. And the weather should still be fine. It shouldn't be that hot, because it would be just cranking up around that time.
So you had Jack, who was speaking for, because he had, Jack always wants to do what's in the best interests of the PGA Tour. He's a PGA Tour guy. He, wants to play nice with them. And they offered, a sizable purse. Everybody wants to play Jack's course. So with all of that, I think he wanted to do what he thought was in the best interest of the tour. And Jay Monahan, who leads the PGA Tour, was adamant that this would be in their best interest, but that when they actually did it, they realized, this stinks. And so it's good on everybody for being like, all right, we'll put it back.
Well,
we'll keep it the signature event, but we'll move it back.
If I do decide to go through with my antics,
you'll have to do it.
I will never see Jack's course again.
Probably not. Well, that's not necessarily true, because
the kid that got is he going? Ballpark?
It's a temporary. It's not temporary. It's indefinite, which means it could be
lifted.
Right. So if you did run out onto the fairway, evade security officers before eventually falling to a taser, maybe there's an appeal that you could have with the Golden Bears saying, I've learned the error of my ways. I still want to represent Central Ohio and the Ohio State community. Please allow me back onto your golf course. And if not, you might know a person or two who lives on the course that you could just sit out on that patio and watch.
What if I said, I did it for the kids?
Look, I'll say this. The best thing you can do.
Nationwide Children's Hospital shirt.
You put a shirt on with all the sponsors. So you have.
And I said, I did it because I wanted to bring awareness to kids.
You have not only your personal logo, if you want to create one between now and then, a fan logo, a 1870 Society logo, a Workday logo, a Nationwide Children's Hospital logo, Jack's logo, and you're wearing that shirt because it will blow up. It'll become viral. And you raise awareness to all of those wonderful causes and companies. Money is donated. Money's raised for the kids. How could he say no?
Easily.
Right? Yeah, very easily.
No.
Very easily. He'd be like, no.
I feel like Jack's
go to hell.
Like Jack's a easygoing guy.
Well, you got less than a year to figure it out. So
I gotta figure out how to beat a taser. If I figure out a good way, wear thick clothing.
I mean,
maybe.
You've done Tyvus tries in your work with the 1870 Society and trying multiple sports at The Ohio State University against some of the best the Buckeyes have to offer. Mm-hmm. This could be that.
I don't know if tries to beat a taser.
To beat a taser. Because I don't know if you know this, but the Ohio State pistol team has won the last 4 national championships.
Mm.
And so you could get with somebody from that team to try to shoot you with a taser because they've got incredible aim and you would have to dodge that with your incredible athleticism.
I should document this whole thing.
You have to document this whole thing. Yes. It's not a should thing. This is you are documenting every step in this process.
The funny part is usually people would be nervous about doing something like this. It's not even that part.
You don't get nervous.
It's the tase part that gets me. If they was like, if we had an agreement that we're just going to chase you with golf carts
and
not tase you, I would do it.
I feel like we've talked so much about the tasing, you would have to go through with being tased.
I should have. Did you?
But wear the dark shorts.
Did we look at those security guards? Did they have a taser on them?
When we were walking the fairways, dude, I was eyeing them up and down, and I saw holsters.
Yeah.
And I think tasers were probably in those holsters.
Okay.
But those security guards aren't going to bother with trying to chase you. They're unclipping that holster as soon as you jump, as soon as you make it like 2 feet onto a portion of the golf course you're not supposed to be. And they'll have that pointed at you.
I'm going to tell them like Chris Tucker told Juntao, put your gun down.
Fight me like a man. Come on, fight me like a man. Yeah, and I'm sure they're going to look at their honor as something needed defended on that day.
Put your gun down and fight me like a man. That's what I would say. Dude.
Yes, on this day, May 29th or 30th or 31st, we will defend our honor and fight you like a man. No, they'll pull out the taser and they'll zap you. Earlier this week, you guys had, I think, a really cool opportunity, you and Timmy Hall did, to talk with Jake Diebler, head coach of the Ohio State men's basketball team. You'll hear from Coach Diebler next at Sports Saturday on The Fan.
The only show where sports talk is eclipsed by food talk. Common Man and T-Bone.
Weekdays from 3 to 6.
The Fan.
Another day is here, and you're ready for it. What to wear? Check. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Check. Planning for what's next and how to save for it? That's where Bank of America can help. For your financial to-dos, Bank of America has experts ready to help get you closer to your goals. Get started at one of our Central Ohio financial centers or 24/7 in our mobile banking app. Find a location near you at bankofamerica.com/talktous. What would you like the power to do? Mobile banking requires downloading the app and is only available for select devices. Message and data rates may apply. Bank of America N.A., member FDIC.
Common Man and T-Bone here for the Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus.
It's our absolute favorite place to go for that live VIP sportsbook experience. 12,000 square feet of sportsbook action. 2 huge walls of TVs, not to mention delicious food and drink. But your experience can be even better if you download the Penn Play app.
Yep, you can get up to $140 in rewards. It's so easy, dummies like us can do it. Got to download the free Penn Play app today and cash in your bonuses. Plus, you never know, and you'll see Man and I lurking around.
I'm lurking. Must be 21 or over. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
The best outcomes for treating cancer come from early detection and early diagnosis.
The James Cancer Diagnostic Center at Ohio State
is designed to provide rapid evaluation and a clear diagnosis.
We are transforming care by giving patients direct access.
To cancer experts who study and treat cancer every day.
If you think you have cancer, the choice is clear.
Choose the James Cancer Diagnostic Center.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. It's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch? Every day, from lunch to late night. Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Get wings the way you want them. Try Twin Peaks wings, bone-in breaded, naked, smoked and grilled, or boneless in your favorite sauce or rub.
Join us for Gambling Things, Fantasy Sports, Gambling Things, and most importantly, Gambling Things. Hollywood Casinos on the Money, Sunday morning at 9.
Presented by Ohio for Responsible Gambling.
The Fan.
Your bathroom is boring and basic too. It seems like there's nothing you can do. A better bath awaits. You'll feel brand new, relaxing in a world of peace at the Bath Authority.
Schedule your free in-home estimate today and get $1,500 off a new shower or bath, plus 36 months of interest-free financing. Restrictions apply.
You're our priority at the Bath Authority.
At AAA, it's our policy to look on the plus side, and AAA Plus members tend to take the same view. Take Martin. Last Monday, his coffee surprised him with an extra 10 degrees of Fahrenheit. It was just the jolt of energy he needed. Later, when he walked into a door, he was happy to provide entertainment for his coworkers.
I'm okay.
And when his car battery took early retirement, he knew expert roadside assistance was only a call away.
Hello, AAA.
Become a AAA Plus member and experience peace of mind on the plus side. Towing is subject to a 7-day waiting period. Terms and conditions apply.
Bobcat Enterprises is your local family-owned partner for spring landscaping and construction projects. Being a local business since 1975 means giving our community great deals on our full line of Bobcat equipment, including Bobcat compact track loaders, excavators, tractors, mowers, and more. Right now, get financing as low as 0% for 48 months on select equipment. Build local. Stop by Bobcat Enterprises in Hilliard, Reynoldsburg, or Zanesville to find current specials or see our full line of products at bobcatent.com today.
Some people just know the best rate for you is a rate based on you with Allstate. And look at you, hands perfectly placed on the wheel, not like the driver to the right of you who's really going after that drum solo. Save with DriveWise in the Allstate app and only pay a rate based on you.
Not available in every state, subject to terms and conditions. Rating factors and savings vary, and in some states your rate could increase with high-risk driving. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Hi, I'm Joanna Williams, here to introduce you to Tansky Power Sports. That's right, check out our growing inventory of golf carts, electric bikes, and dirt bikes. And the fleet keeps growing. This month, come rent a golf cart for the 4th of July. We're located at 2491 West Dublin Granville Road in Columbus. Visit TanskyPowersports.com to book yours today. And when you think power sports, think Tansky.
Think Tansky. Think Tansky. Sports Talk Weekend Style. You're listening to Fan Sports Saturday.
So it's a trend. Standing in the
what
office.
is that? What the hell is going on?
Standing is now becoming the popular trend at 97 Win the Fan.
You're inventing standing at your desk? You've invented that?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Everybody came in here and sat down for the majority.
What about this idea? What if I put a treadmill under that and you got your steps in while you're doing the show?
Let me see. I'm gonna try to march in place.
You could probably do it.
See if how it comes
That's next
off.
for this is because Tyvis Powell has insisted that 2 of the 4 segments we have each hour he will be standing for, and in the commercial breaks he will do at least 100 crunches an hour.
And now while marching in place.
In an effort to lose how many pounds you trying to lose?
20.
20 pounds by
the time I die.
The time. All right, that's a goal. But goals are important, so there is one of them. I
would also like to mention that during breaks he's losing in Pop-A-Shot.
What is happening?
I couldn't let that
You can always tell when somebody's not used to winning because of that right there.
Wow.
That right there tells me
Jacob Reimer is a poor winner.
He's been losing a lot. Today
on Thursday,
he's finally
you
winning.
Guaranteed a victory over me.
And won it.
Yeah, and I'm 3-0 today.
Have I guaranteed a victory yet?
Okay. Well, then
next commercial break, I guarantee victory. Let's go.
When Ohio State's Jake Diebler joined you and Timmy earlier this week, you guys had a nice 30-minute conversation with the new head coach of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Well, I guess not so new. I mean, he's, compiled, 8-3?
Something like that.
As the head coach. He'd been with the program forever. I think the absolute right move for Ross Bjork to make in hiring Diebler to run this team. He had Veterans Week on campus where you got guys like Clark Kellogg, D'Angelo Russell, Jayshawn Tate, the Wessons, E.J. Liddell, Ron Lewis, Matt Terwilliger. I mean, just to cultivate or to continue those relationships with guys, with legends of the program, with the guys that are currently on this roster, I think was really cool to see. And I know Chris Holtmann had been doing that as well, but just to continue stuff that works, and then while adding your own flair to it. I know that Diebler had talked about, how it's new. Everything's good, things are going to be new. A lot of what's worked, but a lot of things that he wants to have implemented now as head coach of what will be Team 126. Just what were some of your takeaways from talking with Coach Diebler earlier the week?
I think that he got a really good handle on his relationship with the players. He talked about once he'd taken over, he was nervous because it was against Purdue. His wife gave a great preparation speech for him that motivated him to win. But he said that the reason that he felt the players responded is because they felt he was just himself. He didn't try to be, Coach Holtmann. He didn't try to be Thad Matta. He said he was himself, and players respect and they felt the authenticity that he was coming with, and I think that's why they responded, and that's why they played so hard, because they knew a guy that was dedicated and they knew him. I mean, you got to think, he was saying with recruiting, he was the one that kind of recruited a lot of these guys. Yeah. And he said he plays a big part even now in recruiting. Any kid that they're talking to, he wants to actually establish a relationship with them. So he's not just letting the recruiting coordinators handle it. He's actually actively involved in that. So I think when you got a coach that's like that actually cares about you and wants to see you develop, you tend to get responses and results from players because they want to pour back into that same energy back into him. So I think that's the biggest takeaway that I took.
And I think one of the things that you guys had also discussed was binging television shows. And he had suggested to you Entourage.
Yes.
Have you tried Entourage yet?
No, I'm still watching The Sopranos.
Okay, because I'm not sure you'll enjoy Entourage.
Why not?
I don't.
Did you not like Entourage?
I liked Entourage in the moment, but I've recently, in the past year, have gone back and tried to watch episodes of Entourage, and I do not enjoy it.
But he said it was like 15-minute, 30-minute, or 20-minute.
Yeah, they're about 30 to 45 minutes. Huh. So it's doable.
I'm watching The Sopranos right
now. Much better program. You will thoroughly enjoy The Sopranos in, I think, more ways than you would Entourage. But I'll say this about Entourage. If you have nothing else to watch, there's literally nothing else you can find, then give Entourage a try.
Okay. I'll keep that in my mind.
That was bad advice by Coach Diebler, in my opinion. I think there could have been better advice.
Jacob, are you an Entourage guy?
Never even heard of it.
So there's that.
Turtle? You know Turtle.
Turtle, E.
Turtle came
R.E. Gold.
Well, I don't know him as Turtle. I know him as Joe Proctor, but yeah.
What else is he? I don't know what else he does.
He was on Power.
Okay.
And he was Joe Proctor on Power.
I know.
He ended up dying.
So,
yeah.
How'd he die?
Tommy killed him.
Okay. With a gun?
Yeah.
Okay. I only know him as like New York Knicks podcaster, Jerry Ferreira. So look, Entourage was fine in its moment, but if you need something, give it a shot. But don't look at it as okay, I didn't really enjoy this episode, I'm going to give it another shot. If you don't enjoy the episode, leave it.
So the first episode is, if I don't like the first episode, just let it
let it go.
That's how it was with Game of Thrones.
It's just not okay.
I never got through the whole first episode.
Which is good, because if you commit to episodes of Game of Thrones, then you start to get into it, and it can take a lot of time. Because those episodes are so damn long, and there's so many of them.
But you're watching House of the Dragon.
Begrudgingly, because on Bishop and Friends, Bo and Chops want to review each episode. I know what's going on. I know the characters.
Did you see? I didn't watch the first episode.
I saw the first episode.
Did you? Matty Ice is obviously huge.
And he's into House of the Dragon, the second season?
Yes.
Okay.
And he was telling me at the end of the first episode how it ended with the...
Yeah.
And I had to... I don't watch it, but I had to go at least see this.
Did you see it?
I watched that little 4-minute
character that I didn't care about at all got removed from the series.
The kid.
Yes. And I didn't know who it was. And I found myself
Did
while
you
I'm
watch
watching
episode 2?
I haven't. Episode 2's out Sunday.
Oh, it hasn't came out?
Yeah, it's out this Sunday. They're doing a weekly episodic.
Okay.
Which I think is the best version, because it doesn't, you don't binge it.
In my mind, everything's moved from Sundays to Fridays now, so I kind of thought they would move to Fridays as well. But
I don't care about any of the characters. That was the thing with Game of Thrones.
I know nothing about none of it.
I had so much invested in those characters because they made you care about them. But in House of the Dragon, especially for the first season, they did 30 years in 10 episodes. And so I'm like, I don't know who these people are.
Well, you couldn't care about the kid because he's
you didn't know him. Right? Well, I wouldn't just say that, but you didn't know the kid. You got 3 scenes with him.
Exactly. That's what I was saying.
So I think to have a good show, you've got to care. You've got to spend time with these characters and build relationships with them, similar to what Jake Diebler has done with recruits, with former players, with his current roster that will be Team 126. When he talks about how important that is, I think it's the same with television shows. Because with Power, you've invested a lot into some of those characters, and so you cared about what happens to some of those characters. And House of the Dragon, I don't give a rat's ass about any of them. I don't. And again, not trying to yuck anybody's yum out there, because Matty Ice or for Chops, they loved the first
Jacob,
episode
are you
of the
a
second
House
season.
of Dragons guy? Game of Thrones?
Never seen either as well.
Same.
So I will just say all that to say,
what do you watch?
Yeah,
what do you watch?
Sports. Kind of like you.
I will say I'm working on One Tree Hill right now.
What?
What is that?
One Tree Hill?
From the CW network?
I think it was at the time. It's on Hulu.
One Tree Hill.
Yeah, it's a basketball.
Didn't
show.
expect. So 2 things from Jacob Reimer today I did not think we were getting. One Tree Hill and Golden State Warriors fandom.
Which, by the way,
happy 8th anniversary to the Cavs.
Goodness.
1.7 million Clevelanders converged on downtown Cleveland.
Why were they down there?
Well, they were to celebrate a Cavs World Championship from 2016.
What happened?
Well, so in the NBA Finals, the Golden State Warriors had a 3-1 lead in the series, and Cleveland erased it. Actually, I should say Golden State blew a 3-1 lead, and the Cavaliers behind LeBron James and Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love won the first championship for Cleveland in almost 50 years.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty
important. And so they celebrated in downtown Cleveland on this day 8 years ago.
Jacob, what were you doing 8 years?
I'm sorry, were you guys talking about something?
What were you doing?
Something very important, a huge milestone.
We just wanted to know where you were doing 8 years ago today.
I was probably sitting on my couch sulking.
That his Warriors blew a 3-1 lead in the NBA Finals. Again, people forget, but I don't think they should forget. There was one thing that I'd forgotten to bring up until this point about Tyvis and how he consumes food, or I guess why he consumes food. We'll discuss. And it's Sports Saturday on The Fan.
We have so many local shows, I can't fit them in a 10-second promo. So let's just say we're live and local all damn day. The Fan.
Hey guys, Andy Katzenmoyer for Game Day Men's Health. Struggling with low energy, lack of focus, and trouble in the bedroom? You might have low testosterone. Game Day is here to help. They specialize in low T and other treatments just for men, like vitamin therapy, sexual wellness, and weight loss. Best of all, it's quick. Get started in as little as one visit. Go to GameDayMen'sHealth.com/thefan to book your free low T test today. That's GameDayMen'sHealth.com/thefan.
A healthy body needs good food. This summer, the Ohio Department of Education and Workforce is sponsoring Sun Meals, a summer food program where kids eat free. Children under 18 receive healthy meals and no sign-up is required. Locations may be right in your neighborhood. Call 1-866-348-6479 or visit education.ohio.gov/kidseat for meal locations and times. That's education.ohio.gov/kidseat.
Thanks for coming with me to Meijer.
Absolutely. Ooh, I'll take one of these.
During the Meijer 7 for $7 sale, mix or match hundreds of items and pay just $1 each when you pick any 7 or more. We need bell peppers, Eckrich meat franks to grill, Powerade sports drinks for warm days, Chobani Greek yogurt, and Meijer essential paper towels.
On it. And an extra cart.
What? Why?
Well, it's only $1 each. We're getting way more than 7.
Shop the 7 for $7 sale at Meijer and pay just $1 each when you mix or match any 7 or more. Exclusions apply. See all deals in the Meijer app.
Listen up, gamers. Mountain Dew has always been your go-to for a refreshing citrus kick. Now it's also your go-to for gaming rewards. With Mountain Dew Gaming Rewards, you just look for codes under the caps of specially marked 20-ounce bottles of Mountain Dew. Enter those codes online to bank points, and then redeem them for awesome gaming gear. Everything from gift cards, game copies, controllers, consoles, custom Mountain Dew gaming gear, and more. Join Mountain Dew Gaming Rewards now.
Open to legal U.S. residents 18+. Subject to program terms at MountainDewGaming.com and 2525. Voter prohibited.
Meet Abdullah Mahmood, problem gambling counselor at Maryhaven. More and more people are falling into problem gambling. It can happen so quickly that you don't realize it until you face a crisis. Gambling issues often connect to depression, anxiety, or other addictions. Maryhaven's experts offer comprehensive care. You and your loved ones can count on mental, emotional, and financial guidance. Confidential and judgment-free. Go to Maryhaven.com today.
One of the most important Buckeye football seasons ever is coming. The Fan is your home for all the news and interviews you need as fall camp approaches. Join us. We're a friendly bunch of degenerates. Your Buckeye station, The Fan.
Now at White Castle, you can get 12 chicken rings for just $3.99. Tender on the inside, crispy on the outside. Choose from classic, Hidden Valley Ranch, or new smoky barbecue. White Castle. Follow your crave. Limited time only at participating castles. Tax not included.
We always come through for you when you need us to. That's ECO's promise to you. And for AC repair and installation, that means today, not tomorrow. If you have an air condition breakdown, we'll get a tech out to your home today. or we'll give you a year's EcoFi Advantage membership for free. And make no mistake, we're a repair, not replace company. Our techs are trained to give you all your repair options. Sometimes, though, it just makes more financial sense to replace. And that's where we really come through for you when you need us to. Because we'll replace your AC system same day. No sleeping overnight in a hot, humid house. Or we'll take $1,500 off the cost of your new system and provide you with portable AC units for your bedroom. That's what coming through for you when you need us to means. So if you need AC repair, call ECO for same-day service. We'll get your home cool again. We'll make it happen today.
At GetEco.com.
Billiards Plus has everything for the master griller in your house. Come to their showroom, open the lid, and feel the difference in their grills. Professional top quality equipment at great prices with a huge selection ready to go home with you. Billiards Plus on Dublin Center Drive in Dublin.
Another day is here, and you're ready for it. What to wear? Check. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Check. Planning for what's next and how to save for it? That's where Bank of America can help. For your financial to-dos, Bank of America has experts ready to help get you closer to your goals. Get started at one of our Central Ohio financial centers or 24/7 in our mobile banking app. Find a location near you at bankofamerica.com/talktous. What would you like the power to do? Mobile banking requires downloading the app and is only available for select devices. Message and data rates may apply. Bank of America N.A., member FDIC.
Want to know anything about the Fans contest? How to win? Or what's up for grabs? Check out 971thefan.com. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
During weekend programming, pants are optional.
Look at my butt!
However, leather chairs may have been a bad choice. You're listening to Fan Sports Saturday.
I mean, I literally work out so I can eat for fun. Like, I love food. I love trying different types of food. Columbus food scene, by the way.
It's good.
Really good. And there's a lot of places I still have to try. But yeah, I'm, like in my mind, when I go to work out, I'm working out so I can eat more and a little bit unhealthier at times. I'm not like I'm not eating just to get through the day. I like food too much.
Jake Diebler, one of us.
Who is us?
Me. Jacob Reimer, I'm assuming.
See, this is the
not you.
And this is, where is the U.S. in obesity?
Number one, baby.
This is why.
USA.
This is why we are number one in obesity, because of that right there.
I don't know if that's the reason.
We know we preach about eat bad food.
But you said something in that conversation. Again, if you want to find anything from what we've done over the past week, month, year, the Fans on YouTube, the podcasts of every show that we've got. If you do download or whatever you podcast, the Fan's there. So go find Tyvis, Timmy Hall, and Jake Diebler from earlier this week. Timmy and Jake eat for fun. Tyvis eats
to live.
You can do both, my friend.
No.
You had said that you had a hamburger last night.
Divine.
And you enjoyed it.
Divine.
And it was a wonderful experience. I would categorize that as fun.
No.
Okay.
No.
Why not?
Because it wasn't like I was eating and kiki and ha-ha, and I was just
But you enjoyed it.
It's like, this is a good burger.
Enjoying food is fun.
No. I ate it because I was hungry. I didn't eat it because I said, oh, that looks fun. That's not what I did.
You're not going into it thinking like it's a water slide.
Tim just sent me a picture saying, eating for fun. See, he has the wrong mindset.
What was the picture of?
I think it was like donuts.
See?
Donuts are fun.
Like mini donuts.
You don't get like any sense of pleasure from food. Of course you do.
Yeah.
When you eat a hamburger
or when you
satisfied. Or when you drink homemade lemonade, there's pleasure in that. And that is fun.
No. There might be pleasure in it, but that's not fun.
Okay. Then we disagree on what our definitions of fun are.
You know what fun is?
What's that?
F is for friends who do things together.
U is for you're avoiding the point.
N is for anywhere at any time at all down here in the deep blue sea.
How much time we got left in this program?
F is for fire that burns down the whole town. U is for uranium.
I wonder how many people.
Bombs. N is for no survivors when you're plankton.
I wonder how many people actually got that reference. That Tyvis Powell,
I did.
30-year-old man.
That's a classic.
Father of two.
That's a classic.
Saying something from a SpongeBob SquarePants episode that probably aired 2006.
It's probably a top 2 song on SpongeBob.
I gotta find.
It might not be number 2.
Everybody understood what that reference was. It's probably grown people in the car just that chimed in and joined in with me.
2009.
You were their music in the car ride.
You're singing that on because you're taking a trip with the family to Chicago tomorrow.
Yeah.
Are you playing SpongeBob's Greatest Hits?
I should.
Do your kids enjoy SpongeBob?
What?
Do your kids enjoy SpongeBob?
They actually do.
Okay.
They actually.
SpongeBob is pretty timeless.
They're Bluey people.
We've had those conversations. How you think Bluey's father is negligent?
He is.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
It's a cartoon dog, so I don't think they're necessarily plotting having him be the central figure in the show. But he is also an archaeologist, so he works from wherever. I guess I don't know.
We've been joking with Jacob today about the Golden State Warriors blowing the 3-1 lead.
That's not a joke. They did that in 2016.
Yeah, that did happen.
They blew a 3-1 lead in the NBA Finals.
We've been messing with him.
Uh-huh.
You know what the funny thing is?
What's that?
And it just came. This literally just hit me. Me and Jacob's been playing Pop-A-Shot today. Do you know what the series is right now?
What's the series?
Take a guess.
Is it 3-1?
It is 3-1.
In favor of Jacob Reimer.
Yeah.
Would be a shame if he blew that lead.
Wouldn't it be it'd be amazing if I went out there and played 3 straight games.
That's the thing. You would have to win the next 3 in a row.
I think it's doable. It's happened before.
I think you have a little bit too much on your plate this afternoon to just go and do Pop-A-Shot for 20 minutes. And so does Jacob. He's got to get our podcast posted. He's got to get things done to where he can't just be doing that.
Doesn't take 20 minutes.
To beat Jacob Reimer, you think it would take a shorter?
Well, he's at right now he's literally at ground zero because he scored 1 point in a game that you can score at best 18.
So you'd have to. We don't have a ton of time in this because I was somewhat interested. I don't know if our listeners necessarily are in how you guys go out there and do Pop-A-Shot and score it during the commercial breaks because I know you two are involved with it. I know Timmy Hall's involved. Common Man. I don't know. Bone probably gets involved. DeVere, Matty Ice. Like during commercial breaks, you guys are always out on the Pop-A-Shot, getting up shots, competing. Yeah, I don't care how it's scored, to be honest with you now. So
don't worry about it. Just know that you get 3 shots from the ones,
Tremendous.
3 shots that count as 2s, and 3 shots that count as 3s.
And yeah, it's taped off. I mean, we do have.
That's all you need to know.
I would say it's Pop-A-Shot. I mean, we're in a non-serious profession, so it's fitting that we have Pop-A-Shot, a ping pong table, a foosball table, an air hockey table out where we are purportedly doing work. That's fun. Unlike the food that you consume. You do not do it for fun or for pleasure. You do it to survive.
No.
Okay.
How's your Guardians going to do this weekend?
Well, they whooped up on the Toronto Blue Jays yesterday.
Yeah, you seen Cookie with
Got a good Carrasco appearance.
I couldn't
7-1 was the
it.
final score there. They go again at 4-10 today. I'm also seeing Gavin Williams went 5 innings last night for the Akron Rubber Ducks. He struck out 4, topped his pitches out at 98 miles per hour. So he's closer to getting back to the majors. If you can get a good Cookie every other month, I don't know what to do with Carrasco on this, but I think once the trade deadline gets closer for Major League Baseball, the Guardians have to look at an arm.
Yes, I think that's the biggest thing that they need. Tanner Bybee, even though Tanner Bybee
strike out 12 earlier this week.
Lights out. Logan Allen outpitched Castillo.
When I saw that matchup, I was very nervous.
I was too.
But you got hot bats.
Yeah.
From Stephen Kwan, who will, I think, obviously get an all-star spot, but win that batting title.
You want to get to 400?
He's not going to get 400 to average the season.
Why?
For a hot cup of coffee, he was.
I don't think he. How did he do yet? I got to look up how
he did well yesterday. Maybe we'll do well this week and talk to you next Saturday.
Question from a listener: do you dopes ever get tired of talking about Ohio State? No. The Buckeye Show.
Weeknights at 6.
The Fan.
Welcome to the Plus Side, where a AAA Plus membership means that an empty gas tank won't keep you from a full day, and where a dead battery can't stop you from being the life of the party. Because on the Plus Side, roadside mishaps don't have to ruin your day. With AAA Plus, tire changes, battery swaps, and emergency fuel are just a tap away. AAA gets to you faster, and if you need a tow, we'll take you further. Become a member today and experience peace of mind on the Plus Side. Towing is subject to a 7-day waiting period. Terms and conditions apply.
Ah, the sweet sounds of spring. The crack of a bat, chorus of birds, and the glorious hum of a freshly tuned AC system. Don't sweat it. Let the Waterworks Heating and Cooling team keep you in tune with a spring AC checkup.
You're all set.
Schedule a visit today and stay cool all summer long. Call the Waterworks Heating and Cooling team, 614-333-9720, or schedule service on our website. The Waterworks. Better care, better value, better AC.
Hey, welcome to the IKEA Midsummer Sale. Hello. Save up to 50% on outdoor furniture and indoor essentials and have your best summer.
Oh, how about storage for my inflatable flamingos?
We've got you covered. Let's turn your space into a summer haven with space for birds.
Awesome.
Visit us in store from June 12th to July 9th or at IKEA-USA.com/midsummer. Offer valid dates may vary. U.S. only while supplies last. Selection may vary by store and online. See store and IKEA-USA.com/midsummer for complete terms. Restrictions apply.
The Ohio Egg Fest is back for its 10th year, presented by Specialty Gas House and Buckeye Cruise for Cancer. Join us for this big green egg grilling competition at Fortress Obetz on Saturday, July 27th. Enjoy all-you-can-eat food from 36 cook teams, live music from North to Nashville, cooking demos, giveaways, and more. Don't miss out on discounted big green egg grill packages with over $600 off retail and a lifetime warranty. Pre-order online at theohioeggfest.com today before they sell out. All proceeds benefit cancer research at the James. Get your discounted big green egg grills and your taster tickets now at theohioeggfest.com.
Get high-quality paints and save big money on your next project. Now at Menards. Give your room a fresh, new look with Pittsburgh Ultra Interior Paint. It's a paint and primer in one that provides a durable, washable finish that can be made in thousands of colors. Save big money on Ultra Interior Paint and head into Menards to get your paint project started today.
Save big money at Menards.
With Tire Discounter's new TD Chat BS, we can detect deception over the phone. Let's call a typical tire store.
Yellow, cheapo tire where we bolt them on for less.
Yes, I am in need of tires and lubricant for my vehicle.
Great, come on in. We'll slap on some new tires.
And what about the lubricant exchange?
Oh, yeah. We send you over to Ollie's Oil for that.
Location?
They're right down the road. I can almost see them from here.
Deception. Destination is 5.2 miles away.
Well, I'll be.
I may also need braking analysis.
Oh, Bert's Brakes will take good care of you.
Calculating. Time and distance for 2 additional trips.
You mean you want to do tires, oil change, and brakes all in one fell swoop?
Exactly. I observe that Tire Discounters is close by.
Ugh, Tire Discounters.
And they are experts at oil changes, brakes, shocks, and...
I'm losing you.
Hello? I'm sorry. Your system has crashed.
Stop in today for Savor the Summer Savings.